And we are wrestling with WWE Payback. Preview. We're running out of time here, guys, so let's get our thoughts in on this card. Universal Championship match: Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in a no-holds-barred match. Who wins, Scooter?
Well, now with the addition of Paul Heyman in Roman's corner, I have a very odd feeling that they're gonna give the belt to Roman. Also, worth mentioning that we are due at least 2 more Goldberg matches between now and 2022.
Oh God, no! But we are getting them, unfortunately.
Yeah, he spoke about that. Yeah.
And we're gonna get Roman and Goldberg.
You think maybe at this year's WrestleMania?
I think maybe at Survivor Series.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I bet Survivor Series. Yeah.
Because the next pay-per-view isn't until the end of September. That's Clash of Champions. And then you have Hell in a Cell 3 weeks after that. And I'll go with Roman.
What say you, Kaliko?
This was supposed to have been Roman Reigns' reign, pun intended, until COVID hit. So, I mean, they're just going to pick up where they left off. Roman.
All right. Women's Tag Team Championship match: Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. This is an interesting one. What say you, Scooter?
Probably Bayley and Sasha. Baszler and Jax will probably explode before the match ends, and one of them will be left alone.
What about you, Kaliko?
I don't see it that clear cut because I've seen where they do these odd man or odd women matchups and then they fuck around and become champions. And I feel like to further that Sasha Bayley, it has to go down that road. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to say it's hard. It is hard. I'm going to go out on a limb. Nia and Shayna accidentally to cause the deeper rift than it already is with Sasha and Bayley. And you see it. The next day on Raw, you saw, like, the difference. So, yeah, it's there.
United States Championship match: Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. What say you, Scooter?
Now with the Hurt Business not banned from ringside, I have a bad feeling about Cruz's reign here. Lashley, I mean, they threw away Lashley being in the main event scene, back at Extreme Rules. So, but Lashley doesn't benefit from the U.S. title. So, yeah, Cruz.
Oh, interesting. What about you, Kaliko?
It's Cruz to lose. I'm going with Apollo Crews. I feel like that they're giving him. They have to give him that rub. I feel like Cruz can actually move on once they leave the Hurt Business, because I feel like the Hurt Business's real beef is with trying to break up Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, whatever that means. Yeah. But that's why I think it's Cruz.
All right. Randy Orton versus Keith Lee. Before we talk about who wins the match, what was your thoughts on Keith Lee's new ring music and Dio, Scooter?
Well, I mean, a lot of fans got pissed,
including me.
because but what's to stop them from going, "Oh, bask in his glory"? It didn't stop them from going, "I want to walk with Elias." And it was that's Seven Nation Army. So why are they pissed?
It's not really. It's kind of like this is a bad comparison. But when Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, you want to hear the Glass Shadow. You want to hear the da 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 da. It's kind of the same thing. Like every time Keith Lee comes out, I always say, the part where it says Keith Lee. Like
But
I enjoy that part. So I think other people too.
That was Keith Lee in NXT, though. You gotta be able to differentiate that this is the the next phase of his career.
They didn't do it for Finn Balor.
They did it to Big E, though.
But that was kind of pre-NXT height.
Yeah, but that 5 count was hella over in NXT. So I get your point.
But they also remixed Finn's music when he came up, so it was. Yeah, it was.
They just edited it. They cut it shorter. That's why I got it.
Yeah, they changed a little bit around, and there was no more of that delayed, wait at the beginning.
Right.
But this is Keith Lee's time to shine. What better way to drive Randy Orton further into madness than to have Drew cost him in the match and put Lee over.
Sweet.
Because honestly, I see the Hurt Business trying to recruit Keith as Keith's first program, have Lee go up against Lashley, have a powerhouse thing. I have no doubt that Keith is going to be probably in the main event picture, in the WWE Championship picture, probably by the end of the year.
That sounds like a good approximation. What say you, Kaliko?
I kind of agree with the assessment, although I think 2021 heading into the Royal Rumble would be a better shot for him. But
another pizza?
Nah, probably my wife. But with Keith Lee, I mean, his first feud is with Orton. Like, to me, what killed me was like everybody was saying that he's buried already, and I'm like, you can't get more faith than to get called up and your first match is against Randy fucking Orton. It ain't like he got called up and he's fighting R-Truth. No disrespect to R-Truth, but that tells me that they like this guy. This is the same guy that last year beat Roman. Like, hello, we forgot that. Like, seems like we forget this shit. So that tells me that they like his ass. They like his personality. They probably like that he's coachable. And he's a big boy.
One might say he had a better run than Jon Moxley did last year.
No shit. He had a better run than Jon Moxley. God, who hasn't had a better run than Jon Moxley from AEW? But anyways, that's a whole nother subject. But I feel like they're putting him in a position to be one of the top faces on Raw. And they're totally lacking that because Edge is hurt. And right now KO's kind of in the middle, although, because he's a better heel. And, I mean, it's basically a bunch of heels running that show. So he could be that one face that could rise up to the top.
Next match, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins and Murphy, who wins Scooter.
Probably this is the one where, the Mysterio twins, I'm sorry, father and son, win.
Finally. What about you, Kaliko?
I see it. I see where he's coming from, but Rollins been on a roll. But I could see Murphy taking the pin. So yeah, they gotta get payback at some point, right?
I mean, it's the name
Payback.
of the pay-per-view.
Pun intended.
Yeah. King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. Scooter, who wins?
Bro. Riddle. I gotta mention something really quickly here. I mentioned we're doing more Goldberg. Bray Wyatt just put out a tweet to Goldberg saying, "Don't worry, old friend. We fixed it. Don't listen to what they say. You and I know they're wrong. I forgive you. But please, if you see the red, walk away from it."
Interesting. And what say you, Kaliko?
Riddle. Come on, man. Riddle.
Well, whoever wins...
hasn't been kind. 2020 has not been kind to Corbin match-wise.
Neither 2019 or 2018.
Well, whoever...
I mean, he was King of the Ring. Give him that. But...
King of the Ring's like a course at this point. But whoever wins this match, us as fans lose. And before we end this segment, Payback is tomorrow, which is Sunday. How should people listen to Payback, Scooter?
And you should listen on the WWE Network, because I ain't doing shit. No, listen to the remix only on UMB Sports 2 and Mixler. The link will be going out eventually when I feel like it.
Alright, and I will definitely be there. And Mitch Mayhem, hallelujah, got the WWE Network last week.
Yeah.
He was on the call.
Oh. Well, if he remembers to show up.
I will be in the Thunderdome, so look out for me.
Yeah. We'll all be there in some way or form.
Interested to see how it looks, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested.
Hey, maybe you could jump on the remix and give us a first-hand look on what's happening.
Well,
that might be. I might jump in as the bowl, baby. There we go. We got a plan. I'm the ball.
Just make sure because somebody was banned for wearing a Dean Ambrose shirt.
Yeah.
Wait, a John Moxley shirt or Dean Ambrose?
A Dean Ambrose
shirt.
Okay, that's stupid.
I get it because he works with AEW now. I get it, but I don't get it.
Well, what's even worse is that they kicked off a fan for chanting Big E when the WWE thought they were chanting something else.
Probably Brodie Lee.
No.
Or big titties. I don't know.
No. No. It's a 6-letter word.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. No, I'm just guessing at this point.
It's a racial slur.
Oh, okay.
All right. That will conclude our coverage of Payback. Next week we will have the review of that show, including the review of the Jinku Stadium. So that was earlier today. For now, please like, subscribe, comment both on YouTube and Castbox. And if you want to join the conversation, you could follow all of us on Twitter. You could find me at JamesJ993. Where can they find Kaliko?
You might find me at I Am Kaliko watching Black Panther on DVD, man. It's just like, you know what? Just 2020, just go. I mean, the only thing I like about 2020 is the fact that I graduated college, but everything else is kind of been like, at what expense did I fucking pay? What did I pay for? God
What
damn it, man.
you could ask, what did it cost you, Kaliko?
Everything. Everything. It costed me Kobe. It cost me Black Panther. It cost me Kamala. It cost me just Jesus. Ugh.
No, that was 2024 years ago.
And what can they find Scooter Dust?
You can find me on Twitter at Scooter Dust and at UNBS Wrestling. Find me on Instagram at The Real Scooter Dust. Don't follow me in real life. Subscribe if you haven't subscribbled. And I'll catch you in the next one.
And if you want to tweet our other co-host that did not join us tonight, Mitch Mayhem, don't fucking DM him. But I digress. For my co-host, Kaliko Yachts, Mitch Mayhem, Scooter Dust, I'm James J. And this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Like Squirrel, here it is in a nutshell.